How do you feel about consuming alcohol while mixing?
Well, that's a great question. Once upon I'm 32 now. When I was 22, I'm wound tight. I'm a type A personality. Go, 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 work, work, work. Must achieve, must achieve. And I remember when I was young thinking that why would you ever want to ruin a recording by invoking alcohol? And now I'm more leaning on the side of why would you ever want to run a recording by not invoking alcohol? No, I'm pretty passive either way. I mean, it's all about the band and all that stuff. Obviously, some people are
Feel the album.
recovering alcoholics of things, and I would never pressure that. And maybe they got views on alcohol they don't like. Whatever, that's fine. But I do think that you can hear the beer in a recording. I swear to God, we've been bitching about gear all we want. Beer is a good piece of gear. Some bands should just sound that way. Oh, well, you were here one session, I think. I got a drummer, and I've been ridiculed by some of the more rigid types. And if you don't like alcohol, just go to the next video. You don't have to utilize this tool. But, and you look over, and he's playing drums, and he's just looks like he had like a 30-pack just smashed all over the floor. You see nothing but drumstick pieces and beer cans. You're like, what the hell? But he's a hell of a drummer, and, one of the easiest guys to deal with. And, that's his process, and why he did fine, so what do I care? When it comes to mixing, I don't drink and mix too much. One by myself. I don't like drinking by myself too much. Although I got a kid coming, so that might change. But and they do say it messes your hearing up a little bit. It changes. So I don't know. I tend to get lazy when I'm drinking, unless it involves like running down the street naked or something. And so when I get feel good drinky, then I usually don't want to be in front of a computer. I want to be socializing or something like that. So I don't know, but I would say that for mixing, I don't think it'd be that helpful for me. But for tracking, what I like is I'm usually pushing bands to do things they don't want to do. And I don't necessarily mean like, the sleazy guy with the ponytail making them, like, hey, Motorhead, we're gonna make you have that R&B sound. It sounded like Boys to Men. We're not gonna do any of this, forcing people into something they don't want to do.
Yeah, Lemmy wouldn't like that.
Yeah. I'd like to hear him do "I'll Make Love to You." That sounds interesting. No, but I just like to push them, and I mostly because I've heard it all before, and I've heard the radio a million times and all this stuff, and I just want to hear new sounds, and so I'll kind of, push them to be a little bit more unique, and that's scary for some bands. And so if they're under a little bit of influence, then they can be under my influence. So, or at least they're more open. And then once they like the idea, when they sober up the next day, they usually still like it. So I'm all for it. Beer is the best gear. That's my official, official deal.